You'll never get away with this. Captain Brancroft back at Fort Siege will have the troops in your trail before you get halfway across the bat.
It's got to meet you, as he said in the telegraphic dispatch. I don't have the authority to order you back to Seeker City. There's no longer any reason for you risking your lives getting on to Fort Siege.
Never see such a stupid man as that Senor Chester.
Can't blame him, Toro. After all, he's never seen us before.
Hey, they're going on ahead even after what you tell them.
It's too bad. Better keep an eye on them. We better ride over the ridge.
Save yourself a lot of time and trouble if you'll just hand it over.
Whoever you are, you're a little late. A couple of road agents got to it about a mile back.
Now, you might be able to fool some folks with that story, mister, but not me. Take the canvas off the wagon. Look for a box marked ring bolts.
Couldn't we pick some of them off from here, Kit?
Our best bet is to hold our fire as long as they do. Maybe when they find out the gold is gone, they'll ride away.
It's empty. What happened?
Just like I said, a couple of men were ahead of you.
Let's clear out of here. About a mile back, you say?
That's right.
Let's go.
Should we follow them and see where they go?
Not with the gold, Toro. Let's go relieve Mr. Chester's mind.
Cover him.
Now maybe you believe what Kit Carson tell you, eh, senor?
What have you done with the gold?
It's safe. Might I suggest that you don't waste any time getting on the Fort Siege. Those bandits might be back. What do you say you ride on ahead with us and let the wagon follow?
My apologies for doubting you, Mr. Carson. Perhaps we'd better go on ahead. You men follow with the wagon.
Hey, Kit. Excuse it a moment, senors. I think I got a loose cinch.
I've never seen such rugged country.
If it wasn't for the telegraph, Fort Siege wouldn't be heard from for weeks at a time. It's one of the most out-of-the-way garrisons in the Southwest.
Have you been there recently, Mr. Carson?
Not since Captain Brancroft took over almost a year ago.
You know the captain, then?
Slightly.
Ready, senores.
Is it much further?
We're almost there.
Seems to be abandoned. Do you think the captain could have had orders to withdraw the troops?
Let's check headquarters.
Oh, this is impossible. I've received telegraphic dispatches from Captain Brancroft not more than 48 hours ago.
We've got to get this news to headquarters right away. Let's check inside.
All right.
Mr. Chester, take a look at the date on this dispatch.
Oh, April 14th. That's a week ago.
See if you can find one with a more recent date while I take care of the gold.
What are you going to do with it?
Hide it until we can find out what's going on around here.
Why won't Carson tell us what he's going to do with the gold?
That's a good question, senor. Why don't you ask him when he comes back? You know, I'm worried about Kit.
Anything turn up?
Well, a week ago is the last date we find on anything.
And since then, one gold shipment has been made.
Do you suppose Captain Bancroft and his soldiers have all turned traitors and deserted to become outlaws?
I don't know what to think, Toro.
Well, no matter what's happened, you had no right to take that gold and hide it without telling one of us. Good heavens, man, suppose something should happen to you. The government might never recover it.
With the bandits after it, you'll be a lot safer not knowing where it is.
That's right. If you don't know, they can make you tell where it is. You know, kid, from the sniff of this letter, it's written by a senorita as a wonderful choice of perfume. And it's addressed to Captain Bancroft himself.
Wait a minute, the captain had a wife in the East.
Many apologies for having opened this private mail, kid, but listen to this. My darling husband, I have made up my mind and nothing will change it. My place is with you no matter what the dangers or discomforts are. By the time you get this, I will be on my way to join you at Fort Siege. I can hardly wait to see you again. Your devoted and loving wife, Helen.
The date on this letter could have put her here in time to disappear with everybody else.
Chihuahua, kid, my goose skin is beginning to creep. How could a capitan and his soldiers and a lady all disappear into the thin wind?
A telegram. It could be Santa Fe trying to reach us.
Suddenly gone dead. Why would one moment be so alive and the next so full of silence?
Usually means the wire is cut. One way or another, we've got to get word to headquarters to stop the next gold shipment.
Kid, one of the horses is gone.
So is Mr. Chester. Now, why would he leave before finding out about the telegraph? Let's check the wire, Toro. Maybe we can find the break. I underestimated our friend, Mr. Chester.
Why would he do this?
I guess he didn't want us to make contact with the outside. Yeah. Let's try it again. It's no use.
There is a toenail, huh?
Yes. Chester's playing safe. He cut the wires farther out. Let's check it. Maybe we can catch up with our friend.
Hey, look, it's a supply wagon. Where are the soldiers?
Wish I knew. Toro, take the wagon on the Fort Siege. Got to find the break in that wire and get through to Santa Fe.
Well, watch out for yourself. There's too much mysterioso business going on to suit me.
And you keep your eye peeled.
Oh, don't worry. You won't catch me disappearing. With such beautiful people in heaven, why did El Toro try so many times to save his own life?
They'll come back when they think you have recovered.
They? Now I remember. And suddenly, assassin. Then I don't remember. Oh, senorita, it was worth it to find you.
Please keep your voice down.
Well, what good would that do when my heart pounds so hard loud?
You must help me save my husband.
Senorita, I am your servant. I am yours to command. Husband.
Captain Brancroft, commander of Fort Siege.
This is not one of my better days. But what has happened to El Capitan? And where are his men? And how can he keep sending messages to Santa Fe that all is well at Fort Siege?
He does everything the outlaws tell him to in order to keep me from harm. A week ago, they forced him to order the entire garrison north into Indian country on patrol. Those who remained behind were killed.
Chihuahua, and what can I do? They've taken my pistola.
You must make your friend tell where he's hidden some gold. Then they'll set us all free.
Do you believe that, senora? I mean that part about setting us free?
There is no choice. We have to believe them.
Senora, a bargain between thieves and honest men is an impossible thing. Once the thieves have what they want and have no further use for the honest people, they usually kill them.
But they'll kill us if we don't do what they want.
Not for one little second. Not while they can't find where Kit Carson has hidden the gold.
Helen. Yes, Captain. And she'll be all right. That is, if you string along with us and don't try and get smart.
Capitan Brancroft.
Oh, Captain, this is El Toro, Kit Carson's partner.
Kit Carson?
Yes, we'll have Kit here, too, for a little talk.
Not Kit. He won't talk.
I spent some time with the Apaches. He'll talk. Get through to Santa Fe, Captain. Tell them the gold shipment arrived safely at Fort Siege. And that's all you'd better tell them. That is, unless you don't care what happens to your charming wife.
So the Senor Chester was crooked from the start, huh? His plan is to hold the fort until the shipments are through, and then vamoose.
You have only one chance to live, Toro.
I see, so the lady told me. Well, now that I know that you will not kill me until you've found the gold, I'm not afraid of your guns. Which gives me a chance to do something that I've wanted to do very much, no?
Drop your guns. All right, Mr. Chester. Where's El Toro?
I don't think I have to worry about answering that question now, do you, boys?
It's an order for me to personally escort the next shipment of gold from Seco City.
Looks like you'll miss that one, Chester.
Not at all. I'll personally escort the captain to Seco City and back.
That's taking a chance.
I don't think so. Mrs. Brancroft will be here. If we're not back within 24 hours, you know what happens to her. Do you understand, Captain?
Yes, I'm afraid I do.
What about these two?
Make them tell you where they hid the gold. Anywhere you like. Remember, Captain, you'll be watched every second. So will your wife. For exactly 24 hours. You know what to do with them. Come on, Captain. Remember, Captain, one little misstep, and I hate to think what'll happen to your wife.
Major Talbot?
Captain, I expect you to bring along an escort.
Well, Major, in view of the nature of the shipment, Mr. Chester suggested I leave the soldier escort out of town. We'll attract less attention that way.
You're the civilian investigator, I take it.
That's right, Major.
Well, what happened to Kit Carson and El Toro?
I don't know. They never contacted me.
That's strange. Well, I'll turn the wagon and drive over to you officially. From now on, it's your responsibility.
Yes, sir.
Here. All right, boys. It's in that box marked ammunition. You, driver, climb down. Start walking. You didn't want him to start spreading stories about you, did you, Captain? Now, Captain, it's your turn. Climb down and start walking. I don't want you spreading stories about me either. After all, the United States government thinks Mr. Andrew Chester is a private civilian investigator. Dismount, Captain. I'll inform your wife you died a hero. What do you say here? All right, men after him. Let's go.
Senora will be a widow real soon unless we do something, kid.
All right, Spearhead, you get the wagon. Come on. To the wagon. Any trouble, Toro?
Well, not for me, but the hombre that was at the wagon is still running.
No, we're still not out of the woods. Our best bet is to get to the cave and telegraph for help. Ciao. Get inside and telegraph for help.
Right. The freight wagon. Carson's here. I should have known it. Foxy, the telegraph wires. Cut him. All right, men, dismount and take color.
Looks like they'll be in no hurry to get us out of here. So we gotta make every shot count.
Fine time to tell me.
They telegraphed ahead to Santa Fe for help. But under forced march, it'll take them 24 hours to get here. Let's not waste any time.
Kid, there's a patrol on the way.
Good. Just lay low and hold your fire until necessary, Toro. Tonight we'll post watches. How many shells you got left, Toro?
7 altogether.
I have 4. That makes 11. Not enough to put up much of a fight.
That makes 10.
not getting anywhere. Climb up in those rocks and see if you can get the drop on them from above.
Toro, Captain. Somebody's up there.
We can't wait any longer. Let's move in.
Kid, I think we got Chester. They're running away. We win the battle. They retreat.
Don't worry, Toro. The patrol will pick up the other two.
Thanks for helping me with the report, kid. I couldn't know all the details.
I wish I could forget him.
Oh, say farewell to the lovely senora for us, huh?
Oh, she leaves on the next wagon train east. At least she knows her husband died a brave man. Goodbye, kid.
Goodbye, Major.
Goodbye, Toro.